The galaxy had known peace for a long time. Not real peace, but controlled silence. The Zetherian Empire ruled more than 1,000 star systems. No one challenged them. No one survived if they did. Humans were new to space. They were weak. Their ships were slow. Their weapons were old. That is why no one expected a war, especially not a war started by accident. The first CGN far from the alien capital, a small human research ship moved through deep space. The ship's name was HSS Horizon. Inside the ship was Ethan Cross, a human engineer. He was not a soldier. He was not a hero. He was just doing his job. Suddenly, alarms filled the ship. Unknown energy field detected. The system said dot. Ethan rushed to the controls. Before he could react, the ship was pulled into a bright blue light. Space twisted. Time felt broken. And then, silence. Entering forbidden SPAC, the Horizon crashed onto a dark planet. This planet was not on any human map. It was inside Zetherian Empire territory. The crash sent a powerful signal across the planet. Alien defense systems activated instantly to the Zetherians. This was not an accident. It was an invasion. The alien RSPONesium, the Imperial Capital World. The warning reached the highest level. Red lights flashed inside the Grand Council chamber. An alien commander spoke loudly. Unknown human vessel has entered forbidden space. Another shouted, "Humans have broken the treaty." The council turned toward one figure, Princess Eloria. She stood tall and calm, her armor shining with silver light. Her eyes were cold, trained to hide emotion. "What is your command, Princess?" The council asked. Eloria paused. "Capture the human," she said. "Do not destroy him." Some elders disagreed. "Humans are spies," one said. "They bring war." But Eloria raised her hand. "I will decide after questioning him." Her word was law. The Captain Ethan survived the crash, but barely. Alien soldiers surrounded the broken ship. They were tall, powerful, and armed with glowing weapons. Ethan raised his hands slowly. He knew fighting was useless. Energy, restraints locked around him. He was taken into the sky as he looked down. He realized something terrifying. This was not just first contact. This was the beginning of something much worse. The first INTR Rogat Uanethan was placed inside a cold metal room. The door opened. Princess Eloria entered. She studied him carefully. "You are human," she said. "Yes." Ethan replied calmly. "You entered our space," she continued. "That is an act of war." Ethan shook his head. "It was an accident. We were exploring." The council had taught Eloria one truth. Humans lie. But as she looked into his eyes, she felt something strange. He looked honest. The false war decelerated while Ethan was being questioned. Something worse happened. A damaged part of the human ship exploded on the planet's surface. The blast destroyed an alien defense tower. The Zetherian Terrian Empire saw only one thing: an attack. Within minutes, the Empire declared war on humanity. Human colonies began to burn. Alien fleets moved without mercy. A war had started. Because of a mistake, the princesses Doughty Eloria received the war report. Millions already dead. She turned toward Ethan. "Your people are attacking us," she said. Ethan's eyes widened. "No," he said firmly. "We don't even know where we are." For the first time, the princess hesitated. The human in front of her did not act like an enemy. He looked like a man who had lost everything. Humanity's first RSPONES back on Earth. Humans were confused. Alien ships attacked without warning. Cities fell. Satellites burned. Human leaders knew one thing: they could not Win a direct war. But humans had something the Empire underestimated: adaptation and desperation. A silent Coonan nisi tio Andes. Past Eloria continued to visit Ethan. She asked him about Earth, about humans. He spoke of families, of choices, of protecting others, even when afraid. These ideas were foreign to her. The Zetherian Empire valued power. Humans valued survival and hope. The unexpected TRU2TH one day. Eloria discovered the truth. The crash was not an attack. The explosion was not a weapon. The war was a mistake. But now, it was too late. The Empire would never admit weakness. Ending cliffhanger. Loria stood alone. Staring at the stars, billions were dying. Because of one accident. Because of pride behind her. Guards waited. The human must be executed, they said. He is the symbol of this war. Eloria closed her eyes. If she obeyed, the war would continue. If she protected him, she would become a traitor. She opened her eyes and whispered, "This war should have never begun." And for the first time in history, an alien princess began to question her empire.